third graders. So I know that yesterday you worked on strategies for solving 3-digit addition problems. And today we're going to be practicing the same, but I'm going to have you practice a couple different strategies to solve these problems. Because sometimes it's easier to use one strategy for one certain problem than it is for another. So it's really important to be able to know a couple different strategies when you're doing addition problems. So the first one I'm going to show you is a decomposing strategy. And I know that a problem that you solved yesterday was Giselle and Ashley collect soda cans to recycle. Ashley had 275 cans and Giselle had 168 cans. How many cans did they have in all? And based on yesterday, you should have known that the equation you'd use to solve that is 168 plus 275. But today, right now, I'm going to show you how you might have solved this problem using the decomposing strategy. And when you're decomposing, that means you're taking something apart or breaking it down. So we're going to break down both of these numbers. And how we do this is we can take out the hundreds and the tens and the ones and separate them from each other to make it easier to add. So let me show you how we can do that. So first of all, we have 168 there. Let's take out 100 out of 168 because that is what is in the hundreds place. So there we can do 100. So next, we take out the tens. So we can take out 60. So that's what's in the tens place. There's 100, 60, and then lastly in the ones place, we just have 8. So we can do 8. So that's we can break down the first one. And then we just do the same with the other number, which is 275. So then we can take out the 100. So there's 200. And then 70, because 70 is what's in the tens place. And then lastly, we have 5. So I'll draw my line and show you we get 5 from the ones place. So now all these numbers that we pulled out, they all add up to the same amount all together. So we can just add them in an order that makes it easy for us. So for example, let's start out with adding all the hundreds together that we took apart. So let's see. So we have 100 plus 200. And that equals 300. Now let's add the numbers that we pulled out from the tens place. And for that, we have 60 and 70. So there's 60 plus 70. And 60 plus 70 equals 130. And then lastly, we have our ones. So then that's 8 plus 5. And that equals 13. So now that we've decomposed it and we've broken all those apart, now we just need to add these 3 numbers together. So we add 300, 130 plus 13. So 300 plus 130 plus 13. Well, 300 plus 130, that's 430. So 430 plus 13. And then that would just equal, we could even break up the 13 even further and make it a 10 and 3. So 430 plus 10 is 440. And then that 440 plus 3 is 443. So that's one really simple way that we could have solved that problem. So now on the next slide on your own, you're going to try and use this strategy to solve a different 3-digit addition problem.